Hello guys, Matt here, welcome back to another video. Now, it's important to plan ahead sometimes and look forward to the year ahead of us. A lot of us will be talking about things we want to achieve this year, New Year's resolutions and all that jazz. Well, today I'm going to talk to you about my YouTube goals for 2020. Things that I want to achieve personally this year, both on the platform and away from it. What I'd like to see you guys put in the comments section today is this. Where do you think my channel will be by this time in 2020? So the end of the year 2020, where is the Matt's YouTube channel going to be? And I swear to God, the amount of people that are going to say in the bin, I'm not happy. Now, some of you may already know this, but this isn't my first venture into the world of YouTube content creation. I've actually had a number of different channels over the years, two of which I don't think any of my current followers will know about, and one of which quite a few of you will know about. If this channel gets to 100,000 subscribers one day, we will look back at those old channels that no one has seen. I think I've literally just completely contradicted what I'm going to say later this video, but whatever. One of the main channels that I've actually run before actually managed to get over 3,000 subscribers, and that was Matt is Gaming, a gaming channel which then turned into different types of videos as well. Now, before we go on to what I'm going to do this year, I want to talk about the mistakes that I've made on YouTube before. Now, one of the major problems with Matt is Gaming is the content got quite repetitive, and I don't mean that in the sense of I was making the same video all the time for you guys to watch. But the actual process of making the videos became very repetitive, and I burnt myself out pretty quick. Because it was mainly just gaming videos and mainly focused around the game of FIFA, I did actually kind of bore myself, and I made loads of different videos that were just about very similar aspects of the gaming platform. So FIFA being the only game I was focusing on, when editing, watching FIFA gameplay for hours and hours and hours on end really can drain you, and it can make you not want to make content anymore, which is essentially what happened. Once I did recognize this, I tried to go away and make other types of content. The problem with this is I had loads of different ideas, and I kind of just threw them in there as quickly as possible, which in turn meant that I didn't really think them through and definitely didn't follow through with any of the ideas I had. We're talking like the fantasy football series, which had like 2 episodes. We're talking about the Fat for Fit series, which had a lot of vlogs in there, admittedly, but I changed up the way I did them so many times that it didn't become recognizable anymore. All of this, paired with stuff that was going on in my personal life, meant that my mental health completely deteriorated, and it was pretty much non-existent by the end of a certain year a couple of years ago. So I ended up completely chucking YouTube in and just kind of giving up on what was essentially the one thing that had been keeping me going for so many months. Now, it was important that we talked about that at the start of this video, because my main aim is to not have that happen again. So now I'm going to go through the 3 main aims I have for this channel. Aim number 1, and this one is extremely hard for me to do because I did this a lot when I had my Matt is Gaming channel, and that is focusing on the figures. I'm going to try and not focus on figures whatsoever. I know that's hard to do as a YouTuber. You're always chasing the next subscriber milestone, and you're always looking to get more views than your previous video got. But what I'm going to try and do is make sure that this isn't the main focus of my content creation. And something that's massively helping with that is actually collaborating with other people. Number 2. The other thing that I want to try and do this year is work with lots of different people. I've already started that with Jack and the podcast, which is going really well at the moment, and you guys seem to enjoy it. And by having other people work with you, it becomes more about having fun and creating content that you enjoy, as opposed to focusing on trying to find the next thing that's going to get those clicks. And the third thing is this: make content I am happy with, which is kind of what I've just touched on. I don't want to make content just because I think it's going to bang on YouTube. I want to make content that I look back at and think, that was a very decent video. Even if it's something sat down talking like this, which I hope to do quite often, I quite like making these videos. I'm actually enjoying myself doing it. So if I can look back and say that I'm happy with the content, then I'm happy with what I've created. So don't focus on the figures, try and collaborate as much as possible, and be happy with what I make. Those, if you ask me, are 3 pretty easy aims for the next year. Next, I want to just give you guys an insight into the type of content I want to make over the next 12 months. Now, some of you will know that music is a big passion of mine, and playing guitar and writing my own songs has become something I've done a lot over the last 10 years. Unfortunately for me, it's been very on and off. I haven't really sat down and really focused on it before, but this year I want to release at least one video to you guys that includes an original song of mine. In addition to that, I'd like to chuck in loads of covers too. If I get the equipment that I need to record, which I'm halfway to now, I would like to be able to record some music for you guys to listen to. Now, this next type of content isn't necessarily one I'm going to do this year, but it's something I'd love to do in the future, and that is to vlog. I want to vlog again. I loved vlogging when I did the Fat to Fit series, and I did a couple of vlogs before that as well that I really enjoyed making. They're kind of showing off what I do in real life, which, if you need to make that sort of content, you kind of put yourself out there and do more interesting things. Now, I think that'll be a very distant goal of mine to make that kind of content, because I can only see me being able to make it if YouTube becomes self-sustainable, i.e. I'm making enough money from it, which is not really in my interest or in my views at the moment. So that sort of content, vloggy stuff, will have to come a long time in the future. The next type of content I want to try and make is more comedy-based skits. Now, I've done a couple of these over the years, mainly based around being able to buy FIFA or not, or putting up with the English snowy weather. Those videos did extremely well on the old channel, and I'd like to make more of those sort of skits. I already have one idea for one that I would like to do, which I'm going to try and maybe get Jack involved in. But I want to make a lot of skits going over the next couple of months and over the next year or so. Like, Stephen Tries, for example, is a YouTuber that I absolutely love, and if I got to work with him, well, that would be pretty incredible. Continuing with the content theme, I would like to have a whole successful year of podcasting. I started it at the start of December in 2019, and I want 2020 to be full of podcasts on a bi-weekly basis. Every fortnight we've released a new podcast so far, and I want that to continue, along with the podcast clips to go out daily as well. I think it's a really fun experience, and hopefully you guys have been enjoying it. So far the feedback's been good. Keep that coming into me and Jack, because we love hearing your suggestions and thoughts. Talking of uploading, I want to try and do it absolutely every single day, so that you guys can come back to the channel every day and have something to watch. Whether that be a podcast, whether that be a skit, whether that be a Reddit video, a discussion based video, whatever it might be, I want there to be a piece of content on this channel every single day in 2020. Will I be able to do that? I don't think I will, with my job and going away on holiday and all those sort of things that I've got planned in the next year, but I would like to think that I will be able to get a large amount of those days covered in the next 365 days. I reckon I'll only miss about 40 days of content, which is pretty good going for someone who's only just started out on YouTube. And this final one is kind of a message to future Matt. I want to upload a video on New Year's Day 2021. And Matt, you know what video that is, and it's up to you to get it done. If you're watching this in the year 2021 and Matt hasn't uploaded that video, badger him. I mean, I've just set myself up for failure there, but whatever. So those are all my YouTube content creator goals for 2020, but let's talk about a couple of personal things that I'd also like to achieve. Number one is become more active. I've tried this with the Fat to Fit series before, but I think I really need to push myself this year. I'm hoping to maybe join a gym at some point and just start to make myself feel better. Healthier body, healthier mind, better content for you guys. I'd like to play guitar more, which includes trying to meet up with Alex, that some of you guys might have seen on the old channel, and going to open mics on a more regular basis. That's something that has definitely dropped off over the last 6 months, and it's something that I definitely want to try and pursue again. The next one is I want to be a better manager of time, and I'm starting to do that with this new channel. As you've seen, I've had a video up every single day for you guys so far, and that's solely because I am managing myself a little bit better and making myself more consistent. Therefore, I've actually got time to spend with loved ones. I've got a girlfriend who now lives with me. I need to make sure that I'm spending more time with hers. And a way to do that is to make sure that I have all of my videos done, all my videos edited, all my videos uploaded, ready to go for you guys so that I can sit back, relax and enjoy time with her as well. And that leads me to my final point. This year in 2020, I want to be happier. I had a very good 2019. It was a year of kind of refinding myself and redeveloping trust in people and self-esteem and everything that goes along with that. And it did make me a little bit happier, but I want to make myself even happier in 2020. I want to do stuff for me. I want to do stuff for my relationship. I want to do stuff for my family. I want to go out and experience things that I've never experienced before. All in the aid of trying to make myself happier. I had a couple of really rough years before 2019. We're talking 2017, 18 in particular were two very rough years for me. And a lot of that is shown on my YouTube content on the Matters Gaming dead channel that we don't talk about anymore. A lot of it is shown over there because you guys noticed it and you talked to me about it and you asked questions about it, and that's fine. But hopefully this year, all you're going to see is me being extremely positive and happy and hopefully enjoying life that little bit more. So there we have it, guys. That is everything that I have planned for YouTube in 2020. You guys now know everything that I've promised to do. I've just got to go and deliver it now. Hopefully you guys will be willing to stick around with me for the journey of this year and beyond. So please hit that subscribe button, it'd be very much appreciated. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, but comment down below. What do you want to see me achieve in 2020? And where do you think the channel will be this time next year? Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.